And, well, really, in the entire movie, well, with these two in it, Avery and Phoenix, um, they never talk about being trans, or even know. I mean, they know what it is, but I don't think they understand it fully. And, well, I mean, if anybody knows them personally and says, "Oh yeah, they're just as educated as poor schmuck me," I mean, reach out if you ever see this video. But especially for Avery, who's only 4 years old, I don't think he actually wants to be trans. I don't even think he knows what the word trans is supposed to mean. I think he knows what it is slightly, but that's only from his mother. I think the only way he's getting information is through his mother. So I don't think he can make educated decisions right now. But especially with Phoenix, because Avery and the mother disregarded her wishes, and, well, it was more her just talking about, hey, and it was more just talking about, hey, leave me alone. Especially Phoenix. I, I don't I don't think he knew what the word trans even meant. If it wasn't being fed through his mother. But here's the funny thing. After, coming out at the church, Phoenix, right? Phoenix went back to being a boy. And, well, in the movie, Phoenix says, "I don't want to be a girl, I want to be a boy again." But after that happened, the mom did a complete 180. I mean, being skeptical of transgender people entirely. So, what? But I'm glad that they left that scene in, because, well, the movie would then be hypocritical in that matter. But it also gives me content, so thank you, movie. But without that, end of video. Bye. Transhood, the new cuties. Remember that movie? It was like a month ago. Come on, I know it seems like a year, but yeah, the internet's having a fit about it and claiming it has child abuse in it. And, well, I don't blame them. Don't ask. But let's just say it has the character of a 4-year-old trans kid. And, in my mind, 4-year-olds can't really consent to anything. I mean, why do you think there's a law against, minors signing legal documents? It's almost like people are stupid when they're young. But let's go focus on our first character, because there are 5 people. 2 of them I have a major problem with. They're both children, young children, and, well, I will protect the children. Call me the White Knight of children, because reasons. So I want to go play you a clip from Avery. Also, I think the mother pushed Avery to being trans for one of 2 reasons. One, just to have, or both. One, just to have like a trophy daughter. Oh, my daughter's trans. Or 2, just to make profit. And, well, the making profit stuff is what I'm gonna go show you the most. And, well, since greed is well reprehensible, instead of just having a trophy. I mean, yeah, good job. Don't say your real name. I want to go play you a very fun clip.
We're going to Washington, D.C. We actually go and meet with our senators and representatives.
This is the mom talking, by the way.
After we do that, we go and sit and sell some of Avery's books for a little while.
Here's Avery talking.
Don't want to even have a book. I've done too much in this world. It's ruined my life enough, and now everyone in this world is going to know. And it's just gonna make my life worse.
A couple years ago, you wanted people to know.
Yeah, I
now-
did, but now that was really stupid, silly mistake, and now I don't.
Now the mom.
So, in later scenes, the mom, well, is an awful person, and let's just say, after the fact that the mom hears that, hey, you're ruining my life, I want to, have a private life that, everybody can't see. Even after that, the mother character, she's not even a real mother, she's just there for the money. And, well, she might care a little, but, there's not very many things. Okay, there are. But, exploiting your child is pretty low and bad. Good job. But even after the "you're ruining my life" comments, she continues to take the child to events and radio talk shows. And oh, did I mention she was on the cover of National Geographic's Cha-Ching? And well, it doesn't even seem like she wants to be transgender. It seems like the mother wants the daughter to be transgender. And let me get something clear. I don't have a problem with the child. I usually have a problem with the mother. Or the father, but in this case it's the mother. Because, well, whenever I see like a 4-year-old saying, oh, they want to be trans, I question, well, do you even know what trans means? And well, if they say, oh, well, here's what it means, and I'll ask, okay, who told you that? Oh, my mom. And do you know what like interviews are? Kind of. Do you know what you did when you went on like it had like a fancy black thing on it? Like it was like Jesus. I would just ask them questions like that, and well, I'd probably find out what. Well, wait a second. You don't know anything about what you've ever done. Oh wow, who could have done this to you? But in this situation, the mother has monetized her daughter. Yeah, her daughter being transgender. I mean, there's nothing more reprehensible than that. There's definitely, but that's pretty low. But back to my earlier comments of how I don't think she actually wants to be trans, and I think her mother put her up to this. And well, even if I do get criticism for this, I don't care. These are my opinions. Screw you. But seriously, I think well, the daughter isn't trans because in the entire movie, don't ask, well, she never describes anything, and the mother's just like, oh, she's trans, she keeps doing this, she likes this, she does this, she's like this, you wouldn't know. I mean, she likes boy things, not girl things. She's shunned. I mean, it's just on and on and on, and well, the Avery, the girl, never says anything. But let's say I may or may not have found it, and Avery looks uncomfortable. That's probably the best way to put it. Okay, have you ever been to like to some room that you don't know when you're like in just like primary school? And I mean primary school, like the first grades of primary school, and you just go to some random room with no apparent reason, right? You start to stress out. You start to look around. Well, Avery, in my opinion, starts to do that. I mean, not to the point where it's like so obvious she's like walking and pacing around the room, but she looks nervous, and well, the mom looks very gleeful. So not sure what's that supposed to say, but you can take that as you will. But even if it isn't the child being trans, it's usually the mother just profiting off of their son or daughter or whatever they are, just being trans. And well, I have a problem with that, which is why I'm making this video. And well, next we have a 4-year-old named Phoenix. And well, if you cry during this point of the movie because of how sad it is, not like Disney character just died sad or Disney character breakup sad, like depressing. I mean, depressing to know that something this horrible happened. Yeah, that kind of sad. Well, it kind of feels a bit like that. And well, in my opinion, the parents are even worse. Not only are they probably profiting off of, this person being trans, but, well, they probably forced, them to be trans. And, well, what was the reason? Because the boy played with girls' toys. No, that's literally the only reason. And, well, guess what? They also thought their other son was trans. For the exact same reason. But they then brought him to a protest. A trans protest. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I am saying bringing a 4-year-old to one is not appropriate. And, well, there was a, little moment where, well, let's just go watch it.
Anyone here who would claim their identity publicly as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or questioning, intersex, pansexual, asexual, or any category that I've left out.
So the mother grabs his hand and, well, here.
Publicly as lesbian, gay,
Let me go narrate this.
bisexual,
The mother grabs his hand. He looks at him.
transgender, queer.
She then sits down another boy who's who's sitting there.
Or questioning.
She then grabs his arm,
Intersex, pansexual,
leading
asexual, or any category.
Leading him up to the area where if you are, well, you should go there.
Category that I've left out.
The kid looking like, I have no idea what you're doing, and the mother giving the creepiest smile.
Looks like a little.
Hi. Do you want to tell everyone if you're a boy or a girl?
So, the question was, hey, do you want to tell everyone if you're a boy or a girl? He says, no, I don't. He hands the microphone to his mother.
Okay. Phoenix would like you to know that she's a girl and she prefers she and her pronouns.
What? And, well, I think these mothers would get along very nicely, especially with the profit angle.